Hello everyone, my name is Angie and today I'll be showing you how I draw this tiger starting from something that looked like this to this. I'll be using Procreate and this painting took me about 3 hours and 40 minutes to draw. Here are the brushes that I used and here are the color palette that I'll be using. Let's begin. I started learning digital art about a year ago now. When I first started, I was really scared to draw things that I think will be hard, like people or a somewhat realistic tiger like this. It's hard to imagine what the steps are from start to finish, and watching other people's process videos really helped me get over it because usually they will start from something that I think I can do, and then the next steps are refining the drawing again and again until you're happy. And I hope this video can do that for you. So before I start, I usually already have a basic composition and colors in mind. So I like to choose a color palette first. And usually I look for them in Pinterest or Coolers. And today I'm using Dopely Colors number 16 from Medi. Then I looked for a reference photo for tigers. When doing this, I'm also solidifying the pose that the tiger will be in. I decided to do something like this, but in a slightly different angle and his growling. So I looked for reference photos to learn the anatomy and also how the stripes are located in the body. And I usually have them on split screen while I'm sketching them out in Procreate. When drawing the tiger, I'm trying out this technique called spiraling that I found from a video by Saikra. Since it's hard to imagine what the 3D form of a tiger will be when you're drawing it in 2D, I would draw spirals first and then fill in the outline later. I can't tell you why it works, but it really helps me this time. And after I have a general shape down, I fill in the colors in a new layer and added some outline and shade to better differentiate the body parts. This is also when I make the most corrections to the anatomy. Then I roughly put down the stripes to get a feel of the whole tiger and whether it looks alright or not. I decided I want to change the color of the water, so I did that and sketched out a new look for the water, just roughly, before I start rendering the tiger. And then I would start the rendering process. This is a process of refining the rough sketch that you have by zooming in and using a smaller brush stroke. I also fixed the shape of the tiger and filled in any regions that didn't get colored, but these are minor fixes. I then looked for the reference pictures of tigers growling to help me paint the face. For the eyes, I used the technique that I usually use when painting people's eyes, which is to make the upper half darker and the lower half generally lighter, and the highlights will be placed in this way. After that, I rendered the water and added in some highlights. This process was quite spontaneous. I know I want the upper part of the painting to be dark and the lower part to be more yellow, so I generally edit the colors like that. I suggest also when you're adding some finishing touches to try out the different layer modes, but I think it looks the best in normal this time. And since it's Chinese New Year, I added some calligraphy. Usually after I finish something, I would take a break and realize I forgot to do some things, like adding whiskers. And even now when I'm looking at it, again, I wanted to add some fur details, so I did that. But I'm quite happy with the result, even before. So leaving the painting for a few hours has become an important part of my drawing process. I really think it works. I'd also say I have a slightly different method for drawing people, like this one or this one. So if you want to see more of this kind of art process videos, do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next week.